What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? I know y'all like, girl, where the hell y'all been? Where you been this weekend? Listen, girl, I haven't been home. Just got home, okay? So that's why y'all didn't get what it is. And, it's a lot of stuff that's been going on in the news, not entertainment. Not mostly stuff going on in entertainment that I care to talk about, but, you'll get a what it is and some walking and talking videos throughout the week. Um, but, it's just been a lot. I haven't been home, so therefore you didn't get a video. So, I deserve a break. It is what it is. It is what it is, like I said. But let's just get into, because it's just been a mess. And then it's news that's constantly coming out, and I just don't want to jump the gun before everything get out. I want all the information before I speak on stuff. But whatever. It's just been a sad weekend. It has really been a sad week. Anyway, let's just Real Housewives of Potomac, okay? Real Housewives of Potomac, season 4, episode 13, opening old wounds, okay? The same wound flame, the same wound flame. Okay, no. My old heads, y'all know where they came from, okay? And if you don't, you too young. Anyway, moving on from there. So we get started with the Real Housewives. We seeing, Robin, getting her kids together for school, I guess. And then we got, Ray and Karen out there trying to play some little tennis. I got it. That's a point for me. I said anybody could score a point off Uncle Ray. Come on, Alice. Stop that, Karen. Get that man a fair chance, okay? She hit that ball. He was like this. Ugh. I was like, wait a minute, don't give him a heart attack on that, okay? But it's good he out there moving and drooping and stuff. But anyway, so what happened? Giselle called Ashley trying to invite her over there to her place, the new place, because Robin is coming too, and she wants to show them what's going on in her new place. And she feels a type of way about the fact that Ashley came at her a little bit, saying stuff about how she reacted and how she felt she was jumping on the bandwagon and making up her own ideas about her husband and all that whole situation. Everybody was. So Ashley, what did you expect? I still don't understand where the animosity is coming from and where you're getting your feelings from. People all of a sudden want everybody to be on their side when you were not on those people's side. You did a whole bunch of stuff. You have to be careful what you put out there in the universe because you can't get that stuff back. Okay, moving on from that, Candace. Let's just go there. Well, first, let me just finish with this whole thing with Giselle and them. Giselle and Robin and Ashley, they go to her property. She's showing them around, putting booties on the feet or whatever. She's showing them what she wants this to be the West Wing. Robin had to pee. That toilet was nasty. Wouldn't have been me. I said, I hope you squatted. I hope you squatted and did not sit your butt down on that toilet, okay? But she was just getting stuff fixed, and Giselle was just saying how she's gonna get this fixed, get this taken out, and how at first she was scared. She always wanted to buy a new house for her and her girls, but she was just scared to do so. That's understandable because that is a big undertaking, actually going, especially when you're going from renting a property to actually owning a property, is so much more responsibilities that you have to take on yourself, okay? Property taxes and taxes in general, and then the mortgage, and you have to pay for this when this break, and the landlord ain't gonna pay for it. You got to pay for this, and you got to pay for that. It's so much more responsibility. So she ready to take on that. She got property insurance, which is good. They were out there talking about a gala that they're going to. Robin, let me tell you something. Robin, you made my heart hurt a little bit because when you popped that champagne and you just started, I said, no, girl, drink it. Don't waste it on this raggedy property that ain't even fixed yet. It ain't even fixed yet, and you wasting good champagne. That must have been the cheap stuff that you got from Walmart or something, whatever. That'd be the good stuff too. But girl, don't do that. And it's a good thing they had a little backup bottle. And they talking about the gala that Robin and Giselle are going to. It's Katie's gala. Then they get into the whole thing where Katie was talking mess about Ashley, saying that she dumb and I think she's stupid. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, I've been seeing this girl all the time in my face, and she's doing this and she's saying this. Oh, okay. And then Monique get into the mix, and they started talking about how Candace said this about you and Candace did this, but then Well, Monique said that Candace was the one that was always talking, and I sent the text message. She told me the text message. Wait a minute, that's supposed to be her friend. And see, I told you. I knew this was gonna be a moment for contention right here, in a moment for them to just, jump on Monique, because it's never gonna stay a secret or just between whoever I told you what happened. They gonna tell it to everybody, and that's exactly what wound up happening. And this is where the stuff is gonna come back and bite Monique in the butt, because we all agree. Well, most of us agreed from what I seen of YouTubers who was doing a review for this show. We mostly all agreed that it was not right what Monique did. She should not have showed Ashley those text messages. And for once, I agree with Giselle. I don't like Giselle, but she made a point. Why would you show that's supposed to be your friend? Why would you throw her under the bus like that? You know what I'm saying? You could have just said, well, it wasn't me. I ain't say nothing or whatever. It may be a misunderstanding. You ain't have to show the text messages or nothing like that. And she said, if she can throw somebody that's supposed to be her good girlfriend under the bus, she could throw anybody under the bus, which I feel is true. Okay? And, just to click your name. Just to click your name. And so at this point, she was like, well, Ashley was like, I don't understand why they don't like me, and they don't, want to be there for what I'm going through and all this stuff. Giselle said, girl, what you're going through, we don't know what you're going through because you don't talk to us or whatever. And at this point, we don't know, we don't care, and I don't care. And I was like, Giselle, you never care, so I expected that to come from you. I told y'all that apology and all that stuff, that was making up for the camera just so that they can go ahead and go on. Okay, that's it. That's all it was. They weren't friends. They was just, so no drama could happen. That's what it was. Moving on from that, the whole thing with Candace, let me tell you something, girl. You got on my nerves. You got on my nerves in your first little segment. You want to know why? Because I understand you in a hurry right about now, because everybody come down on your back about you living in your house with your mama and having your mama pay the bills and all that stuff. It's understandable. I get it. Okay. But at the same time, baby, let's be reasonable, okay? Let's be reasonable when we go out and we try to budget things. You talking about something, Chris not good with the budget, so I'm gonna do it and I can take care of this and I can do that. Baby, it look like you not good with the budget either, because there is no way in heck I'm looking at you as if you are able to pay for a $2.5 million house. The mortgage gotta be high if you're gonna be paying mortgage, because I know you're not gonna pay 2.5 right off the bat. What is your down prime payment that you're gonna put to hold the thing? Okay, I know you probably been saving up some money, but baby, let me ask you this question: how are you gonna be able to afford this house, 2.5 million, comfortably, and you staying at your place with your mama paying half of a $4,000 mortgage? She paying $2,000, you paying $2,000, and if you can only afford to pay that, girl, what? How you gonna pay the mortgage on this? That's gonna be more than that. It's gonna be more than $4,000. Girl, what is going on? Come on now. We have to set realistic expectations, okay? Then you talking about, you don't want to have to break into the trust that you got. My mom did well. Once again, you're talking about your mom. And then you realize that too. You was like, I don't want to break into the trust, because then that's going to be me, once again, getting money from my mom, which is true. But you don't even know how much money in the trust to be doing all this stuff. Girl, Candace, come on now. Get out them clouds and come back down to reality. So, Karen is at home with Uncle Ray, and Raven is, I got the girl name right this time. Her name is Raven. What was I calling her last week? Calling her Rain or something? Girl, whatever, bitch. It's Raven, okay? And so, therefore, Brandon is there. I said, oh, it's nice to see Brandon. We see Brandon every once in a blue moon. Brandon down in Virginia working. Because Brandon said, I ain't got time for this. I got a job. Okay, I got a job. All right. And Raven home from school, so they finna have family dinner night. It's seafood night. This is bougie seafood night for them, okay? Because, when I think of seafood night, I think of they had the crabs, they had a little bit of shrimps, they had some salmon and all that stuff. But I'm thinking of seafood boil. I look at my mukbangers and stuff like that. And girl, y'all, I didn't get caught up in that mess. I didn't get caught up into that rabbit hole. Like, girl, it is deep, okay? It is deep. You know what it is? People like watching people eat. It's just like looking at the cooking channel and stuff like that. It's the food that's good. It's just that I'm not finna cook it and I'm not finna eat it, because most of the stuff that they be eating, I can eat the seafood. But that whole going to the fast food stuff, I don't eat that stuff like that no more. So it's nice to look at it or whatever, but just to realize that, girl, you used to be a fat bitch back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You still one now, but you a little bit smaller. You're a little bit smaller. But, compared to their little seafood, and I know they be putting extra on or whatever, but still, I want you to get down into the nitty gritty. Don't be all clean with it and eating with forks and knives and stuff like that. I mean, dip that stuff, crack it open, eat it. You know what I'm saying? Get a little messy with it. Can you pass me the macaroni salad? Sure. Oh my God, these shrimps are so big. They made me mad when I was looking at them eat that stuff. But they was talking about Karen and everybody's perfume and what they're doing, and Karen's perfume La Dame, okay? And Brandon was like, yeah, it smells really good. Do you think about making a unisex line or a men's line? I should say. Karen said if when they made it, it's kind of can be unisex in a way. Well, if you're ever thinking about making a men's line, let me know. We can work together. She was like, baby, we're not going to work together. You two, okay, that's what. I'm not going to get involved with that. Ray was like, call it La Home if you want to make a men's line. Call it La Home. She was like, girl, what? Okay, listen, if we do that, I keep that in the back of my mind to think about that. Okay, that's what I think about, But it was cute. Like, Brandon is really Karen's twin. I was looking at them. I was like, that, you got your mother's face for real, okay? Moving on from that, we get this scene with Ashley and Michael. They're going to a restaurant. Hey, babe. He was like, yeah, you're looking really good. I worked out today. It was like, I could tell. Look at you in this dress, all right? I was like, when we get home, I'm going to get some stuff. Okay, I'm going to get in you, that dress, and all that stuff. And she was like, even though I'm not ovulating, he said, I really don't care. Obviously, girl, I still just want to get my nut out. I said, Ashley, shut up. Your man trying to show you some affection. They keep on talking about this whole thing about the cloud being lifted, and now he can try to see if his business stuff can go through and all this stuff. And he getting his feelings talking about, he feels some type of way about the way the girls acted, and was like, you can't expect them because they keep on comparing stuff that happened in the past. One incident that happened in the past to the one that happened now. They're not the same, and, one didn't happen and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. And I'm sitting here like, y'all really dead ass expected them to be 100% supportive of you. Just because y'all so-called friends, y'all not friends like that. Y'all working on a friendship. But it comes a time where sometimes, we have a flashback and we can't get over the stuff that you did. Okay? Years and years ago. Ever since you came into the circle, Ashley, you've been doing so much stuff to these girls and all up in their business. And, I don't think they truly forgave you. And it shows about how they wasn't being supportive of you like that, because your husband also has a track record. So therefore, I'm not finna fake the funk just because you so-called my friend. Girl, get out of here with that. Okay, I may not voice it like they've been voicing it, but I ain't gonna fake that stuff and girl smile in your face and be like, girl, listen, okay, all right, and then, she talking about she want to go down to Georgia to see her daddy, and he said, girl, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. Then you got your mama going. I don't think y'all need to go together. She needs to go by herself, and Michael just not here for it. I ain't here for it either. Ashley about to be out here just like Kenya was. Y'all remember that? Okay, it just baffles me how Ashley was trying to come for Candace and all of her stuff and her mommy issues when she had mommy issues herself, okay? Earlier last season, you had all those mommy issues, okay? Plus daddy issues that everybody had. And then you out here trying to be like, you gonna be assed out just like Kenya, girl. Yeah, I remember on Real Housewives of Atlanta when Kenya went to go meet her mama, and her mama had her hanging at that door looking out the window like, please. Okay? Ashley, all right, if you want that, we just here to watch. So Ashley is at home doing yoga, trying to get that namaste-ness in, okay? Because she needs to get on the phone and she needs to call her auntie. She ain't spoke to Aunt Sheila. Oh, Sheila. Miss Sheila, she ain't spoke to Sheila in a while, okay? And she's so hell-bent and so much thinking about her father and going down there to see him and all this stuff. Said, girl, it ain't gonna be right. But, you do what you gotta do. My whole thing is, if somebody ain't trying to see me, I'm not finna force it on them. I am not finna force them on them because I have this problem with rejection, and I have this issue with, inserting myself where I don't need to be inserted, okay? And I just don't feel like embarrassing myself. And I mean, if you got the balls enough to do that, do it. But by all means, it just ain't gonna be me. I mean, everybody's different. And as she gets on the phone with Aunt Sheila, she was like, "Oh my God, I haven't talked to you." And like, no, the last time I seen you was like 2011, 2009. Aunt Sheila interjected and said 2006. She was like, "Oh my God, you're right. It was when I was in high school." I was like, "Oh, okay." The whole conversation was irking my nerves, and then my head peaked up when she said, I'm finna go down there, and I haven't seen you. I really want to see you. Me and Mom going down there to Atlanta. We want to see you and all that stuff. She was like, "Okay, girl, I see you too." And was like, I was thinking about, going, since it's gonna be kind of weird since I'm in the same city as my dad, and I would want to go see him. And she was like, "Listen, girl, let me tell you this. Hold up." Because I haven't seen the man in a long time too. It's been almost 10 years, okay? Listen, 2011, well, that's 8 years. That's almost 10, okay? It's going on there, you know what I'm saying? But it's been 2000, since 2011, he haven't spoken to me. Oh my God, do you know why? No, I don't, girl. I said, "Aunt Sheila, you lying. You know why?" It's probably because you talking to, he know that you're talking to Ashton, But anyway, if we can't tell, and y'all didn't know, her daddy a white man, okay? But he here for all his other kids. And I think, on the one hand, I understand the desire and the want to know your side of the family and to get that understanding. Not necessarily have a connection with them, but to understand why you didn't want to be in my life and all that stuff. I understand that. And like I said, I have a problem with rejection, and I have a problem inserting myself where people don't want me to be at. So therefore, I'm not trying to embarrass myself and cause myself some more hurt. So I wouldn't go that route. But at the same time, I think it's truly, truly messed up on the father's side. Just to, talk about the situation in a realistic way. I think it's messed up on the father's side, knowing that you also have other children out there. You have other kids out there, so this one kid that you have don't have no connection to the other children that you have, knowing that she has siblings, okay? Now, what if it just so happened that she ran into a sibling and didn't know it was a sibling and started dating that sibling and then got married to that sibling? What would have happened? Stuff. I be thinking about that stuff all the time with these fatherless kids and adopted kids and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's why we so messed up these days. People don't want to just take care of their responsibility. You don't want to be there in the girl's life. Don't be there in the girl's life, but at least, say, "Hey, yeah, this is your people, whatever. We ain't got to have no relationship, and this is what it is," okay? That's all Ashley want, but I don't think she gonna get it. But I understand it just wouldn't be me. And Aunt Sheila, I said, "Girl, he ain't even talking to his own flesh and blood. He ain't gonna, the sister that he grew up with, okay? He ain't what makes you think he really gonna try to connect with the creation that he blocked?" Okay, girl, I mean, it's it, but it's what it is. Then we get Monique, girl. Monique is at the end of this pregnancy, but it's a little bit too soon. She's 34 months, okay? She almost at the home stretch, She got a few more weeks, and she already said that the doctor said she ain't gonna go to December 3rd, okay? She ain't gonna go all the way to the due date. That, and when her water breaks, she gonna have that baby where she gonna have that baby, okay? And so she walking up the steps. It is horrible walking up the steps. She in pain. She can barely breathe. Girl, listen, my cousin is going through this stuff as we speak now. She got too much amniotic fluid around her because baby he peeing too much, and she just she big for her how many months she is. She looked like she a good 12 months, and she only like 7. Okay, she only like 7. You know what I'm saying? And 7.5 or something like that. She been looking that big ever since she was like 5 months. Okay, and I was like, girl, is she going through a whole bunch? And I said, y'all really be out here wanting to get pregnant like that? More power to y'all, because y'all just don't understand. It ain't just about, oh, let me get pregnant. It is so much stuff that goes into it. The body changes. You can barely breathe, girl. You're restricted. Ooh. Thank y'all for bringing life in the world, because it just would not be me. Okay? I could y'all props and credit dealing with that big head ass babies, But got your lungs all up in your chest and stuff coming out your throat, girl. Ain't nobody got time for that. But anyway, she had to go sit on her little pregnancy ball, and she made me nervous when she sat on the ball, because I was like, oh, please sit on the ball correctly, don't let it fall. But she got it, and then as soon as she sat down, she felt something. She thought her water broke, and so Chris was over there with the kids trying to help them, and oh my god, I gotta call 911. She on the phone with the doctor, and I just said, girl, I ain't got time for this. I feel like I'm giving y'all a lot in this episode of review because I haven't been on here this whole weekend, so that's why it's a little long, but we'll deal with it. Anyway, what's going on? So, the gala happens. Okay, well, let's get back to Monique. Monique, girl, you need your ass whooped. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. Because you don't play around like that. She was pranking Chris. She was pranking Chris. Chris finna call 911. Got the lady on the phone. Excuse me, sir. What's your emergency? What do you need? Do you need ambulance, fire? What? What do you need? What do you need? What's going on? Girl, no, nothing. Because Monique in there pranking him. He all flustered and stressed out. Don't you play no games like that, girl. Go pack your bag right now. Now. Okay, at least he laughed it off. It was cute. But you know he was scared. You know he was scared. But anyway, it's the gala night, and Candace and her mama there. Her mama just got in there. She said, "My mama is here. She's here all the time." I said, "I know, girl." Anyway, Giselle gets there, they asking about the therapy, is it working? And we realize that it's working on Candace, but it ain't really working on Dorothy, but they okay. Giselle was like, Dorothy throwing all this type of shade, but Candace is reserved with it. And then we see Robin shows up, and Katie finally shows up with Jacob and her mom, and the mothers get introduced to each other. Girl, they asked, Katie, why we here? Katie said, just by her hair, I knew she was confused as to why she was there, okay? Katie just threw on her hair and said, let's go. That's what it was, all right? She was like, my mama gonna be here, so I'm gonna be here. She said, listen, I don't even know. Truth be told, my mama is friends with the director or something, and that's all that I know. And let's just go get a cocktail. Giselle said, leave it to Katie. That's all she know. Put a function together and get some drinks. That's it, okay? And so they was asking, what about Ashley? Did you invite Ashley? She was like, oh my God, I think I forgot. I said, oh, Katie, you forgot for real? No, you didn't. But anyway, it was like, Katie told me about your little conversation that Michael, you had, Jacob. He was like, yeah, you called me. When I call you, I'm going to call you on this line, and you better pick up the phone and all this stuff. And I said, oh, leave that man alone. And so, Jacob was like, Michael said, I don't care if you're on a business call. If I call through, you better answer the phone. It's like, oh, man. And it's like, it's just adding all up, okay? This is the history of stuff that people are talking about, Michael and Ashley. But, whatever. They talking about Ashley. Ashley said that she ain't got the restaurant no more. And we all know, like a couple of weekends, was it like 2-3 weeks ago, they closed down the restaurant. So, well, they don't have the restaurant anymore. So that is true. She was like, they was like, I just wanted her to leave their marriage and have something to hold on to besides that restaurant, outside that restaurant, to be quite honest, but whatever. And then, Katie went to go talk around and all this stuff. And then they brought up Monique. Monique was supposed to be there, but she can't fit her dress. Monique is at home and she tired. She full pregnant, okay? And so, of course, this is the segue that they needed. Robin and Giselle needed to tell Candace that your girlfriend is throwing you under the bus about these text messages to Ashley. And Candace like, she don't even like Ashley, so I don't even understand that. I'm going to take that information, I'm going to put it in this bag, and I'm going to talk to her. I know she been talking shit. I know she has. And it was like, and then we made up at your party, at your wedding, and we did all this stuff, whatever. And she's like, Giselle don't care about me. She don't want to be my friend. I said, first of all, I don't think she said it like that, but she did say that, you don't want to associate or whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, I don't think she's crying to be your friend, Giselle, the way that you're trying to make it seem like. Who is trying and clamoring to be your friend like that? I don't see nobody, okay? But all right, if that's how you feel, either way, we already knew that the stuff really wasn't real between the two of y'all. Y'all would never be friends. Y'all just co-workers, and let that be that, okay? You used this as an opportunity to take digs, and that's all that you needed. And that was your opening, and that's what it is, okay? But that does not take away from the fact that Monique was wrong as hell for putting all them text messages, showing that girl them text messages, because I would never do that to a friend. Never. I would have my friend back. What is the friend code for if you don't have them back? Goddamn. The episode ends with Ashley meeting up with her Aunt Sheila, okay, and her husband, her uncle. He was like, I wish you would have met your cousin, but he out up in college, enjoying college life, and I hope you're not enjoying it as much as I did. I was like, breaking the ice, okay? And so this whole time they talking about the daddy. I'm glad that you didn't really see the daddy, because the daddy, he had his demons going on about 20 years ago or so. So, I don't know if he really a changed person, but I hope he is. But I'm really not too sure about this meetup, whatever. See, that's the same thing Michael said. He's not really sure about this, but Sheila, if you want to come, Uncle, you gonna come too? I'm here for whatever you need. They go get in that car and they pull up, and I said, don't be. I hope she get what she want. Okay, please don't have her sent out there like. But then if she is, that's the risk that she taking. But that's the Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.